From waves to mushrooms, the fall forest is a colorful spectacle of nature. It's autumn, and the deciduous trees in this temperate forest are showing their peak fall colors. Deciduous trees are those whose foliage does not stay green year-round, unlike evergreens, whose foliage does. Earlier in the year, the leaves of deciduous trees are green thanks to a pigment the leaves produce called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps plants absorb light to use as energy for photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is a process in which plants convert sunlight energy, water, and carbon dioxide into glucose and oxygen. Due to the fact that plants make their own food for energy, they're often referred to as producers regarding tropicols. Leaves have pores called stomata, which they use to intake CO2 and outtake O2, oxygen. Photosynthesis occurs in the chloroplast, an organelle found in leaf cells. Almost all plants, not just trees, also do photosynthesis. But for broadleaf plants, such as deciduous trees, supporting a leaf is a taxing task. When the energy and nutrition costs of supporting a leaf begin to outweigh the benefits the leaf brings, such as when days shorten during the fall and winter months, the tree cuts off the leaf's access to the tree with a wall of special cells. The process of a tree or other plant severing and shedding leaves is called abscission. Abscission also occurs with other parts of a plant, like fruits, nuts, and seeds. Once the leaves are cut off from the tree, a little external force, such as a breeze, is all it takes for the leaf to drop. The days shorten, so leaves stop producing chlorophyll, and as the chlorophyll breaks down, other non-green colored pigments in the leaf cells, previously masked by the high amounts of chlorophyll, begin to show. Aesthetically beautiful hues of red, orange, yellow, and brown are shown. Different pigments in the leaves are responsible for different colors. Generally speaking, chlorophyll causes green, xanthophylls cause yellow, carotenoids cause orange, and anthocyanins cause red. Yellows and oranges are often already in the leaf beforehand, while reds are made by a buildup of sugar in the leaf. Different shades of color are shown when pigments mix. The longevity and strength of the autumnal leaves' hues depend on the weather and temperature of the year. As well, if conditions aren't ideal, then the leaves may drop earlier than they can change color and or not express their colors as intensely. In the fall, leaves change color as they die. In these forests and poconos, species of birch, oak, maple, and sassafras paint the forest a rich yellow. Shrubs and ferns change the color of their foliage in the fall too. Some shrubs, like the highbush and willbush blueberry, exhibit a vibrant red coloration, whereas the common bracken, a type of fern, turns a pale brownish yellow or orange. Sassafras, unlike birches, are dioecious, meaning that male and female organs are found in separate individuals, whereas birches are monoecious, meaning they have male and female organs on the same individual. Sassafras is the only species of the genus Sassafras to be found in the Americas. Sassafras are found throughout forests of eastern North America. Their leaves can have from 1 to 3 rounded lobes, culminating in a dull point. The leaves grow alternately on the twig. Their leaves often turn yellow in the fall. It blooms in the spring, its flowers small and yellow. The tree can grow to be around 20 meters tall and sometimes 30 years old. Birch, such as the yellow birch and sweet birch, are members of the plant genus Betula, which includes all birches. The yellow birch has shiny, smooth, sometimes peeling bark with horizontal lenticels. Simply put, lenticels are pores found in the bark which help the plant exchange internal and external gases. The yellow birch can grow to be 15 to 30 meters tall and live for over a century. The sweet birch can grow to be around 12 meters tall and live up to 200 years. The bark of the sweet birch is smooth, with dark lenticels when young, and becomes more cracked as the tree ages. The leaves of both are often generally oval-shaped, with finely serrated margins. Birch bark has a tendency to sometimes peel and crack. In the fall, the leaves of both birch species are usually yellow in color. Southeast of the Poconos, in the deciduous forests of Monmouth County, central New Jersey, can be found other types of trees which become colorful in the autumn. The tulip poplar, also called the tulip tree, is found in forests throughout the eastern United States. Contrary to its name, it is not in the poplar genus, but in the genus Liriodendron, which consists of 2 species, both often referred to as tulip trees. Tulip poplars are some of the tallest hardwood trees in eastern North America, sometimes growing over 45 meters tall. It can be easily identified by its leaves' unique shape and by its springtime tulip-like bloom, from which it gets its name. Tulip poplars can live to be 300 years old. Its bark is thick and furrowed, with small arthropods called wood lice sometimes being seen hiding in crevices. Many species of maple trees also add color to the forests of northeastern North America. The red maple is a species of maple tree which gets its name from its often red, though sometimes yellow, autumn leaf color. They are one of the most common native trees in eastern North America. They can grow to be 27 meters high and around 80 years old. The Norway maple is a maple species invasive to the Americas, originally from Europe, whose autumnal colors are often a bright yellow. Though often confused with the sugar maple, which is native to the eastern US, the Norway maple tends to A. just have a yellow autumn leaf color, and B. keep its autumn color for longer. Thanks to the fact that they grow faster than native maples, and that they have dense canopies and dense root systems, they prevent many other native species of trees from establishing themselves. Some leaves are made up of a single leaf, called simple leaves, while others are made up of a group of smaller leaflets. These type of leaves are called compound leaves. An example of trees with compound leaves are hickories. The mockernut hickory is a species of hickory with 7 leaflets per leaf, with leaflets further from the base of the leaf growing to be larger than those near the leaf's base. Like other hickories, the mockernut hickory has large, round nuts with a thick husk and a sweet fruit inside. The husk of hickory nuts usually tends to break into 4 pieces. Mocker nuts get their name from the fact that their large, thick husk makes the fruit appear larger than it really is. The mocker nut tree can grow to be over 20 meters high and up to 500 years old. Oak trees tend to keep their leaves later than most other local tree species. Their leaves tend to turn a red or brown color shortly before falling. The American beech is a common species of tree found in the eastern United States. It has smooth bark and somewhat ovate, sharply toothed leaves. It can grow to be around 20 meters tall and can live up to 400 years old. Among the canopy's fall foliage can be seen and heard many animals, including rodents like squirrels and birds like woodpeckers. Gray squirrels can be heard arguing with one another up in the treetops. Fungi, lichen, and arachnids like the harvest man can be found living on the bark of tree trunks. As the leaf drops, it leaves only a leaf scar on where it was attached to a twig, from which a new leaf will grow the next year. With the leaves soon gone, the tree will depend on its reserves and roots to survive the winter ahead. But for now, the fall forests present a beautiful array of colors. The leaf floats down to the ground, joining the many other fallen leaves and debris that make up the forest floor. The end. Thank you for watching.